Hey, folks, welcome back. Another episode here of Banish the Doubt. I am George McNamara, and I bow to the light that's inside of you. See, recently I went to a restaurant and there was music playing. It was outside, it was by a beach. And I noticed the people there, a little older, the music that was playing, but it was a beautiful sunny afternoon. And it was a weekend. In fact, it was a Saturday afternoon. And I had already been to the beach and stopped off at this place. And I noticed, I said, these people are all here, a lot of people, and they've been here for a while. But I also noticed that lots of them were just sitting around drinking, lots of them by the bar. And I thought, now isn't this interesting? It's a beautiful, sun filled afternoon, late summer, and how many people choose to use this time to just sit at a bar and drink? Why would they do this? You see, it's because we become addicted to unhappiness. Alcohol is escapism. Now, when I say this, I don't mean this as in we should never touch alcohol again. I enjoy a beverage, but notice I said a beverage, not sitting. And I used to do this for hours on end on a Friday or Saturday afternoon. But when I did that in those days, I was pretty much lost. And then the establishment plays the music. Now listen to this, no pun intended. They play music that the inhabitants, the customers, the people sitting at the bar grew up with. So they have the people at the bar, plus the alcohol, plus most importantly, the environment in which these customers are inside of. It's why people stay as they say. They stay as they say, stuck. Because society marketing markets to you, to them. Stay right where you are. Don't venture too far. Stay in this little box. Okay? And we're going to market to you all the reasons why staying in this box is very comfortably uncomfortable. We're going to play that music. We're going to show you different reasons. And it's very sad to see this. It's a beautiful sunny day. You're at the beach, but you would choose to sit there. You're watching this video. It's about 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes into the video. You have a choice right now. You can choose a life of staying in a box that society has created for you, or you can choose a lifestyle where you're in the greatest relationship of your life. You have no cares about money. Money comes to you easily, effortlessly. Or you could choose a life where you are a little concerned every time you use the credit card, right? Or the bank card. Or you could choose a life where someone could say to you, okay, sir, okay, ma'am, it's going to be $5,000. Here you go. Here's the card. Not even going to think about it. Or you could choose a life where someone says to you, hey, it's going to be about $60. You say, here's the card. And I think it's going to work. It should. Let me just peek, make sure, okay, it said approved. You see, because It's all about choices. But why would somebody consciously choose that life of where we're concerned about, worried about whether the card's going to, the check is going to clear, as you used to say in the day? And why is it others choose a life where money is never an issue? It's because how we were raised. I want to share with you a quote from Dr. David Hawkins. I think that helps to really sort of crystallize this. It says this simply: where focus goes, life goes. The world is the drama of the ego. You see, when we try to change the world, what we're really saying is we're trying to change ourselves, although we don't understand it logically. When we enter into a relationship, one of the two people entering into it is entering into it a little unsure. Why? Because the majority of us lived a life where we fell in love and then that person left. The relationship broke apart. The parents got divorced. Dad left the house, mom left the house. We're searching for that connection. And then the trauma of that has us kind of like this, hands up, a little unsure about the other person. I'm not going to show you all my cards. You show me your cards first, and I'll show you mine. It's all ego. We don't want to get hurt. The ego doesn't want to be hurt. So that's why we ultimately, and most people, end up unconsciously choosing a life of not enough money, or we have money, but the relationship is not good. We have a work style versus a lifestyle. See, the perception is the people who have all this money, all they do is work. All they care about is money. When the reality is most of them don't work nearly as hard as the people who have to worry about making sure their card says approved when they give it to the cashier or the waiter or waitress. It's because in most cases, the people who have what I mentioned, the money, the relationship, most important, the career, is because most of those people who have that, not all of them, but most of those who have that, have established a relationship first and foremost with themselves. In that relationship that they have forged, that they have embraced and sort of, let me put it to you this way. So Michelangelo, when Michelangelo was asked about David, the sculpted David, his answer was perfect. He said, David was already inside the marble. All I did was just chisel away the excess. The excess here that I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, are the worries and the fears and the frustrations and the anger that we carry, the energy that we carry within ourselves, the energy of the trauma. That person broke up with us. My parents divorced. He or she cheated on me. We suppress this energy and we don't even realize we're doing it. And it plays itself out by the relationships that we get into. And I'm not talking about romantic, although that's part of it. I'm talking about a relationship with a job, with a boss, with a coworker, relationship with the extended family, or your family, mother, brothers, sisters, who have you, friends. Your life, and let me go back to the scene that I painted for you when I first started this video. So the people sitting around the bar and the other tables and lounge area, you could take a pencil or a pen and just draw a line and connect every single one of them. And you will find the common thread through each and every one of them. They're all wounded. They've all been wounded in their past, and they're holding on to that energy. And what releases, like a valve opening up, releases the energy is the alcohol, but it's temporary. They drink, their body feels good because the energy of that trauma is dissipating in the moment, but it's not forever. It's just in the moment. Who they truly are, the light inside of them is illuminating because the alcohol is removing the energy, removing the toxicity, all that weight that they carry. And it feels good. It's why we get addicted to substances. It's why we get addicted to alcohol, vaping, cigarettes, drugs. But it's temporary. But again, you can just draw a line and connect every single one of those people. They all kind of look the same, they're about the same age, and they've all traversed through a life where a lot of heartache, a lot of trauma took place. And like attracts like. So my message here is, if you're feeling this way, in order to transcend this, in order to get beyond this, is learning to live in the moment, learning to understand and ask yourself this question whenever I find myself reacting to something. It is the belief about myself that has me reacting versus responding to this stimulus. Whenever you find yourself, and we've all done it, overreacting or just reacting to something, we want to ask ourselves a question: what is it about myself that has me feeling this way? What must I believe about myself, perceive about myself, perceive about the world, and assume about myself and the world? You see, because it's those answers that play out in our world. Your world, your reality is different than mine. And it allows the people and the events to stay in this world, this reality. It's why people will say, I don't know why I keep, attracting the same relationships. Don't know why I can't seem to get ahead. Don't understand why there always seems to be more month at the end of the money. All I can ever seem to get are these dead end jobs. If this is you, and this is what you resonate with, or what I'm saying to you is resonating with you, click on my link at my channel, and I'd be happy to coach you. Great day.